Title: Gopabala. It was a early morning scene in a town in Tamil Nadu, a heritage town before freedom. The birds were singing with joy. We move on into a rich mansion where a mother gives birth to a male baby. On hearing the baby crying, the cows mooed, the goats bleated, the pagans flew here and there. The family with a father, Granny a boy, 10 years, girl the baby's sister, 5 years, and Granny and some other relatives were very happy. They were peeping into the cradle to see the kid. The animals, cows and goats, tried to see the kid through the window. The family planned for naming ceremony and named the baby Gopabala. He grew slowly, with doing some lovable mischief. Went to kitchen, took the curd pot, ate it by spilling it here and there, making all around messy. Mom screamed in tension, "Oh, Gopa, what have you done?" Next went outside drinking milk in feeding bottle, saw a small goat kid. He pulled the kid and started to feed the kid with his bottle. Next saw the chickens, rushed to catch them. They all flew here and there. As he ran, Mom was coming along the way with patty in her hand. He dashed over his mom. All the patty was scattered down. "Oh!" Mom got angry and ran behind him to hold him. Like wise the days were moving. He loved everyone in his house. He was the pet of Granny. Wherever she went, he will be accompanying her. The day came when he wanted to go to school. Everyone took him to school, and giving chocolates to everyone, his studies started. He loved people and was fond of animals. All the animals in his house was very fond of him. When he reached home, cows will moo to see him, goats will bleat. One day Granny was about to leave to the fields in next village for paddy harvest. When she was about to leave, Gopa ran and hugged her, asked Granny to take him along with her. But Granny said without his mother it will be difficult for him to stay in night. Gopa said, "No, it's not a matter, I will be with you, please take me with you," and cried a lot. At last Granny took him also with her. There in the fields he enjoyed a lot. There was a banyan tree. Granny made him to swing in the tree. He was given tender coconut to drink, ice apple, mango and jackfruits to eat. He enjoyed the day. That night Granny was telling him before time story. To make him sleep, suddenly he started to cry. He wanted to go to Mama. Granny felt very bad. It was very difficult for her to manage. He got severe fever also. In the early morning Granny took him home in the first bus. When he saw his mother, he ran and hugged her, and they took him to the hospital. Doctor gave him some medicine and he was okay. Then as days passed, a cute younger brother was born. The family was happy. Sometimes later the family's economy dropped and they all was in struggle. It was very tough for them to run the family. That time Mom would milk the cow and sell them. It helped them to run the family. That time Papa bought small white female goat. It was very beautiful. Seeing that, children felt very happy. It played nicely with children. They named it Vetsayama. It grew fast. It was a miracle. It had 4 teats in its udder. Usually goats have only 2 teats. The brothers will nourish her with neem leaves, peepal leaves. Papa will give special treats for her. Taking care of her was the relaxation for the family. Brothers would go and climb very tall trees and fetch leaves for her. One day Gopabala climbed a tree, keeping the sickle in the above branch. He climbed. Suddenly a wind blew and the sickle fell down and injured the thigh of Gopa. It was bleeding severely. He slowly got down, washed the bleeding wound with pond water and moved to home. He was afraid his mother would scold him. Like a cat, went into the room, changed his trousers and sat for dinner. When Mom was serving them food, as the children were chatting happily, Gopa forget about the wound. Suddenly when the younger brother tapped on the thigh of Gopa, he screamed loudly. Mom noticed that and saw the bleeding wound. She was shocked and grabbed him up and scolded, "How did it happen? You should be careful, Gopa. What happened?" Then he explained. Mom warned each and every child to care themselves carefully, and cleaned and dressed the wound and asked the elder son to take Gopal to hospital next day morning. Next day morning brother took him to hospital and cared the wound. Sometimes later Vetsayama the goat gave birth to 4 little kids. Hey, it was a wonder. Goats always put 1 or 2 kids. Vetsayama gave birth to 4. They all took care of the kids nicely. Vetsayama gave birth to 4 kids twice in a year. Likewise, they had a herd of goats at home. It was difficult to care all of them, so Papa planned to sell some of them in the Friday market. Each Friday they would go to market and sell some of the goats and bought some household things. Likewise, Vetsayama helped so much in running the family. One day Papa bought some laddus from market and gave it to Mom. Mom opened it and distributed it to everyone, 1 for each. Elder brother was not there at home, so she kept his share safe in the shelf. Gopal always finishes his share first and will ask someone from others, so everyone will be afraid of him. Big brother came. Mom gave him the share of his laddu. He took it and sat on the bench to eat it. At the doorstep Gopal was watching him. As bro saw him, he gulped the laddu at once. Seeing that, Gopal ran near him and cried tremendously. Give him some. Shocked by his act, big bro at once spitted the laddu and gave it to Gopal. Stopped crying, that much crave over eatables, ha ha ha. Then in Gopal's school sports session came. Gopal participated in all the events. He came first in running race. Seeing the spirit of Gopal, the physical education master called him and taught him about the events, and he told about the athletic sports hurdles. Gopal got interested in that and was thinking always about that only. Mom asked him to go to market to buy some things. In those days, in front of each house in road firewoods will be spread to dry in sun on. Seeing that, while going to shop, Gopal got an idea to practice hurdles. He jumped over the firewoods cotton easily spread in front of each house. It was a very good training. One day when he was doing his practice like this, he lost the money given by his mom to shop. He searched and searched. He did not get the money. Empty-handed he went to home and told Mom and got very good scold. He was worried, but he did not leave his practice. He did it continuously. He went to the ground and practiced hardly. He was in high school. The day of his talent show came. He started his warm-up with barefoot without shoes. The family was not having enough money to buy shoes or support the child. He did not think about his barefoot. His aim was to do something big on that day. He was sitting on his mark. He heard the only sound on your mark, get set, go. He was running like a fire on 100m track. Hey, hey. Gopal won the race. He won the first prize, next in other events also, and at the end came his own favorite event, hurdles. He crossed the hurdles like a horse and won the prize. Then at last he won the championship of that year. He got the rolling cup of that year. He proved his talent and became the hero of the day. This is the wonderful first step of Gopabala's story. As his event, his life had many hurdles that was won by his mental and physical strength. That we can see in the next episodes.